Hey guys, how are you? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, family and friends. This is our Car Chronicles with me and Gabby. Yes, this is the real life waiting room. Okay, so my daughter is doing her class. She's in college and she's doing her class. So instead of me driving back and forth, I just wait on her till it's done. Oh my God, Mama. I need to get you something for this cough. I swear I gotta get you something for this cough. You hear that cough? How about you went to the pool yesterday? God have mercy. All right, Mama. Want me to wind on the window a little bit?
No.
It's not because let me see. You give you because sometimes it's like the humidity in the car. I know it's kind of chilly, but just a little fresh air coming in will make you feel a little bit better. See, like that. It's not cold. If it gets too cold, you can put your jacket back on. So guys, while I'm sitting here, I started thinking about how many of us spend most of our life in between. Yes. Many of us have spent most of our life in between, meaning we were waiting for something, or either we're waiting on our kids, either we're waiting on a future job, either we're waiting on a future home, either we're waiting on a future career, either we're waiting on even a future retirement, guys. Yes. Some of us is even waiting for a breakthrough. Yeah. Even the awareness that, God will answer our prayer. So have you ever sit in a in a waiting room? Not just a waiting room to see the doctor. I might have to take this girl to the doctor. You know I don't like these type of meat. And Riri got ranch. Oh my God. I should have none of this right here. Not even the cheese. There's too much cheese in this, Gabby. I'm gonna have to doctor this up. I wanted a salad, but I didn't. Yeah, but I didn't want to come here after drive, come back. I'm just gonna wait on her and then we go get the stuff then. I don't want this cheese, man. It's gonna affect me. Yes, guys. So we're talking about sitting in between waiting room. A very important thing to talk about because oftentimes a lot of us we don't want to sit and wait on our turn. We just don't want to. But sometimes we gotta sit in between waiting room and just know when it's our time. We gotta know when it's our time, whether we're waiting on a breakthrough with a health condition, whether it's a breakthrough with a job, whether it's a breakthrough with with life situation, whether it's breakthrough with something. Whether we're waiting on our kids, like me, waiting on my child to finish her class in college, you know, because I can't bother with the back and forth. And then I don't want to call her a Uber because she's a minor. And then I don't know if my pitney reach home safe. Because then I would be, her other sister is away at school. Oh my God, it's everything that I don't want in my salad. Riri ordered this for me. Hi, how are you, Oliver? How are you? Welcome. If you want to join, let me know.
Oh my
There's eggs in here. Everything that I don't want, Gabby.
Oh my
God.
I didn't even want that.
It's a waste of money, so I'm gonna eat it. But I don't eat none of this. I don't eat.
We should go to Chick-fil-A.
I know we should have went, but So today I'm talking about sitting in between waiting rooms. Meaning sometimes like me, I have to sit out here and wait on my daughter till she finish class. Right? You're doing just fine, nice. Thank you for stopping by. Or a lot of us may be waiting through. There's so many different waiting room you could be sitting in. A doctor's office, waiting to retire, waiting for a deal to fall through, waiting to buy a house, waiting for God to bless you with something that you have been asking Him for. You know, waiting to start college, waiting to finish college. There's so many things that, or say, for instance, you have a pending case, waiting to know if your case you're going to win it or lose it. All of us have something in our waiting room that we're waiting for. All of us. And today, my waiting room today is in my car with Gabby. Waiting for 1 hour. And this child is coughing. She went to the pool yesterday. Outdoor pool like that, guys. You know, that was not my job. Not my job. Yeah. But let me say something. As much as while you're sitting in the waiting room is so tiring and exhausting, it is important that you learn patience while waiting in the waiting room. You want to lay down, mommy? Want to get a nap? I think you should try to get a nap. I know if I tell you to take out a book, you're going to get a nap right away. That's the easiest way to you to get a nap. So you see, I'm talking about sitting in a waiting room. Yeah, that's a. She went to the pool. Her dad took her to the pool yesterday.
Out the window.
Hmm?
There's water coming out of the window.
Oh, you think that's why? Okay, all right. Because I want to give you a little bit of natural breeze coming in. You know, I want to give you a little natural air. I don't want to leave the car all the way closed. Go on the other side, so we can get some wind in. Yeah, cover yourself with the stuff because I don't know if I can see you right here. Yeah, I get a nap because you're just coming from school. You're just coming from drama club. Get a nap, okay, my love? All right. You want one more of the tablets? Okay, we'll give you one more. Hold on. I'm gonna have to get you some cough medicine, but I think your cough is gonna require an emergency room. Really, I really do think so. Because your daddy forget that you're a preemie baby. And that's the main reason why I didn't come with you guys yesterday, because as much as kids ask for something, they don't have to get it. We got to understand, we got to teach our children from they're young that not everything you ask for, you're going to get. So you can know when you don't have something, but do without. Start from a very young age, not just adulthood, you know? Yeah. You want some of the drink? Or no? No? Gabby, I don't know if I don't like this. The ranch.
I know you don't.
I really don't eat ranch. You know that, right?
I know you don't eat ranch.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, you know, they have this cycle that they say about people. Say, for instance, you grow not having something. When you have your child, you give them it, and then their kids come grown not having something. So it's just like a cycle of craziness. And I believe that they're not going to have everything they want, you know? There are things, even if I could give it to them, I'm going to tell them no so they can understand the meaning of waiting until it's your turn. You know, or you got to wait. Sometimes you just got to sit out in the waiting room. Same thing I'm talking about today. Even as adults, we still have to sit and wait in the waiting room. We got to wait on our blessing. We got to wait on probably an appointment. We got to wait on, if we're doing school, a class to finish for our grade to be posted. We got to wait on a lot of things. So life is about waiting in the waiting room, waiting patiently, and know that your time will come. Your time will definitely come. You know what I've learned about waiting in the waiting room? This is what I learned about waiting in the waiting room. That every little pause in that waiting room is very, very important in life. It's very, very important. Sometimes I just sit here and breathe, or while you're sitting in the waiting room, you're journaling. You're writing down the minute things that when you come out of the waiting room, you can remember the things that you had once wanted. Have you ever been living in a dream? Like, guys, I can tell you, I have lived in so many dreams that I can't believe it's actually reality. So, but the thing about while I'm able to live the dream is because I was able to sit in the waiting room. I was able to journal. I was able to take notes. I was able to ponder. I was able to pray while I was in the waiting room. So that when these things fulfill, and sometimes you're in the waiting room, you think, oh, am I next? Am I supposed to go in line next? Sometimes your number don't even call. You didn't wait, you have to reschedule for the next day. So sometimes the waiting room take longer than we expect. You want to draw, Mama? I don't want to get you on a device, that's why. I don't want to get you on a device. So if you want to take out your book and draw something, draw something. Yeah. So we just have to, we even as adults, not just the kids, is knowing when to sit in the waiting room. While we're sitting in the waiting room, we also have to be productive. Guys, I gotta wipe my nose. So Gabby, I think it might be allergy too for you. You want wipes to wipe your nose? Because my nose is running. It could be allergy. Nose is running too? Here. Yeah. Yeah. Because my nose is running, so it might be. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So while we're in the waiting room, we have to ask God sometimes for clarity. We have to ask God for understanding. We have to ask God for a sense of discernment. But while we're in the waiting room, try not to rush in line. Because sometimes we rush in line and we're not ready to be seen by the doctor. We're not ready to pay the bill, or we're not ready for a lot of things. So I always try to teach my kids from a very young age what it is like to sit in the waiting room. Because you see, people who don't want to sit in the waiting room, they want instant gratification. They want things now. They want to get it now. They don't want the journey that comes with it. They don't want the patience that it takes. Because today, in today's society, nobody wants to sit in the waiting room. Nobody wants to sit in the waiting room. Everybody wants to come in line, go straight through, and get through. But the most important thing about sitting in the waiting room is you miss the point of clarity. You miss the point of patience. You miss the point of appreciation. You miss the point of handling things. Because probably the reason why you're in the waiting room waiting is because you're not ready to be seen by the doctor. Because probably you're not ready to be seen by the teacher. Wait on your turn. Wait on your turn. Right? Wait on your turn. I say this to say that is a lot of people may characterize a person by their life or the things that they have. Don't do that. Don't characterize somebody by, if you came and you saw me with this piece of car, it is my car. I love it. It may not be nothing for you, but it may be something for me. If you come and you see me with the house, you may love it, but you may not be able to afford it. You can't, if you're not ready to pay $8,000 for a mortgage, you're not ready. You're not ready. Wait your turn. Or probably you could get a mortgage for $2,000. It's yours. Appreciate the things that you have so that God can bless you with more things. Start appreciating the minute things that you have so God can bless you. Start journaling. Start write affirmations. Start detailing. Because if you don't, it's going to bring a lot of strife. It's going to bring for people who you don't know. It's going to bring anger and resentment for people you don't know. If I see you driving a Range Rover, my grandmother grew me up to be this way. I'm going to be like, wow, that is nice. That's a nice car. Doesn't mean that I want that car. Because even if I walk out there and I was qualified to get the car, I probably couldn't pay for the car. Does that mean I'm going to hate the person driving the Range Rover? No, I'm great. I'm happy. I'm like, wow, they got a nice car. But if God, even if somebody came to me and said, you win the Range Rover, I mean, I could probably sell it because of the finances that I may have. I probably cannot afford it. I probably can't afford it. Be grateful for the small things that we have. Wait in the waiting room. Journal. Pray to God. Ask God for clarity while you're in the waiting room. Because guess what? You might want to rush ahead, and the doctor you're going to see is not going to be able to identify what's wrong with you. He's not going to be able to identify what's wrong with you because you're trying to rush ahead. I say this to say that there's a lot of things, and I'm not going to be distracted from social media. Nobody will ever let me be distracted from social media because of the reason why I'm on here. I'm on here for a reason and a purpose. And I remember the first time I started social media, my husband, he was very resentful of me doing social media. He's like, I don't think you should do it. I don't think you should do it. He's like, what are you start doing? You start doing social media. Why you start doing that? And he's like, you're going to bring people in our home. You know, people who do social media, people who are trying to come up in a life and people can connect to them. But I said, that is not my purpose. That is not my purpose. And if social media was around when I was on my journey, I would have joined it and take them on my journey. My purpose of joining social media is I started because one, I did not like cooking. And now I started working from home for 5 years. And my husband, he goes out and he works every day. And I'm at home. And at the end of the day, I still don't cook. Or if I did cook, the food not cook good. The food not look good because I have no interest in cooking the food. The food nasty. The food, to all me not eat the food. Because I didn't care. I didn't care about cooking. I didn't care about it. So I said, you know what? If I hold myself accountable by starting, Mama, drink some of this. If I hold myself accountable by starting a social media, people might be judgmental. I got it. But the thing about it is, it's not the judgment that I may face. It's me sitting in the waiting room. And while I'm in the waiting room, I'm going to learn new skills because somebody, what are they? Me, criticism for me is the biggest thing. Because when you criticize, I'm able to do better at what I'm doing because it's not all criticism are bad criticism. Some criticism are constructive criticism. Hey, Simone, how are you? Some criticism are constructive criticism. And while some people may take it for bad, I look in all criticism and take the good from the bad. Because some people feel like if somebody criticizes you, they might attack you. No, 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 no. Not all criticism are bad criticism. I owe you a visit, brother. You will see me. Great. Not all criticism are bad criticism. Sometimes, say for instance, you're a Christian, you're up online, and you're behaving a certain way. Sometimes somebody might come and say, but wait, now you say you serve God, you behave that way. And you in yourself, whether you acknowledge what you're saying, you think about it and you say, but wait. So that what me do, yeah, me can work on that. Really, that Gabby, I say I go down all of the toilet paper. You can work on it. It gives you something to work on. It gives you something to think about. It gives you something. And it goes back to sitting and waiting in the waiting room. You're writing in your journal. While you're in the waiting room, you try to be productive in the waiting room. Wait on your season. Somebody else's season may not be your season. And you might miss out on a blessing because you're trying to rush your season because you're in competition. Wait on your season. If a one bread you have, you get up and you say, thank you, God. Thank you, Jehovah. Thank you. You see that bread are the best bread me ever eat. And tomorrow you see somebody else come and drop off a fish because of your gratefulness and sitting down and waiting in your season. When people don't wait till them season, they want the fast life, to rush things, and when things rush, it not lasts. When you rush, it not lasts. Competition is good, but if you're not competing and you lose the value of the race, you're gonna lose, and you're not gonna learn the lesson. Life is about appreciation. Hello, how are you? Life is about being grateful. Life is about, and I realize, me, I go to work, I come home, I'm at home. I'm going to take videos in my house, guys. Me taking videos in my house is not showing off for nobody. Guys, me, I come from homelessness. Me, I come from a shelter. If I could go and tell you my story, I'm coming from living in a shelter, homelessness, to where I am today. But if I'm at home, I'm gonna video at home. Me can't go to door go video. If I could, me I get 1 million followers. Because people like to see things from the ground up. I would. Don't use it and judge me. Not because I might be in a good career, not because I might be in a good home. Don't use it and judge me, because if you're not willing to pay $8,000 a month, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't be hateful. Don't do that. Because I'm coming from $0 a month living in a shelter. And no matter what, me never run the race, baby. I sit in my waiting room and I wait. I pray to God and I wait and I wait and I build. I could have run a fast race and get to the top of the line. But I wouldn't have learned the lesson. I wouldn't have learned the lesson. You got to learn money management. You got to learn consistency, because you have to be able to keep a job. Yeah? I went to school for 70 years. How many people are going to get up and go to school for 70 years? You're not going to do that? My brother tell me, say, me not doing it. And I don't blame him. He says, sis, I said, I'm not doing 7 years in school. Me just not do it. My husband, he not doing not even 1 month. Him not doing it. So when you see me work from home, when you see me have the great insurance, when you see me able to afford nice things, don't hate me. I'm not a bad person, guys. I am there. I wish I could coach so many people. I wish I could make so much difference in so many lives. I wish. Don't hate me. I'm not a bad person, guys. I just sit in the waiting room and I waited on my turn. I waited on my turn and I wasn't in no race. It took time. It took time. It took structure. It took a lot of things. It took me coming from homelessness, from not having to having, guys. So I could appreciate the things that I didn't have and the things that I have. My first apartment, guys, if you follow me on Facebook, ask anybody, me buy one piece of townhouse there, brother. I had family member who come to my townhouse and say, house that? And I was like, yes, it's a house. And I posted all over social media. It's mine. It is mine. I tear down the bathroom, I build it over. I tear down the kitchen, I build it over. And I posted all my journey. It was mine, guys. I earned it. I sat in the waiting room and I earned it. It was mine. And if I was even on the side of the street and I was at a particular spot, it was mine and I would still showcase it. It is mine. Because I think if you can't grateful for the small things, you cannot grateful for the big things that God have in store for you. Sometimes the reason why certain things we don't have is because we're not grateful for the small things. So the big things can't come. Gratefulness. Start being grateful. Use wisdom. Sit in a quiet place. Meditate. You can't do nothing in this world without God. You need God. You need patience. You need silence. You need meditation. You need humbleness. All of those things are needed. While you're in the waiting room, you need all of that. And guys, if I want shirt you have displayed, if it's on social media and I want shirt you have, put it on every day in your one shirt. It's yours. Because you see your one shirt, God will bless you with 2 shirts, and God will bless you with 3 shirts. This is Julian Broomfield, this black Jamaican girl. She live in a nice house with the American Sprinter. They're engaged to be married. And they bash that African American, dark skinned, beautiful melanin girl. They bash her or she show off. And she said, nobody remember when she had take picture in her house with the 4 barrel them. Nobody don't remember when she had take her picture them and put on Facebook when she out the door and catch a stove on the fire. But now everybody comes bashing her because she has show her closet. Guys, creating me a clean heart and renew a right spirit within me. Remember, don't see somebody with something. Don't see somebody with something that make your eye red because you don't know what them do, forget it. The sacrifice where them take, forget it, you don't know. Some people, some kids, some things where them do, you not do. You not do it. Be happy for them. Be happy and be like, wow. Well, God, I like that. But even though I like that, that's not what something when me might can get in. If you can give me God, me not think me ever can take it in because unless you create rooms and make provision for me for have it, that's how me have it. Me not gonna run go take it because them I say, yo, me I give you this. So when you give me, how me I gonna take care of it? How am I gonna take care of it? When you give me all of this, how am I gonna take care of it? That's where the waiting room is there for. Sometimes you're walking at some blessing, When you say, God, how am I gonna manage this a blessing here? How am I gonna manage this a blessing here? I cannot manage it. I was talking to a girl today. She told me that she got a brand deal for 200K. And she asked God, say, I want me to forget this because she waited in our weight room. She was on social media for 10 years. And she waited in her weight room. She waited on her turn. She had to learn skills. She had to learn strategies. She had to learn a lot of things. The race is not for the swift, but he who can endure it to the end. If you're not ready to take on challenges, and you see somebody with something, if you can't be happy for them, leave it alone. Because you want to leave room for God to bless you. God to bless you. Come on social media, create your own niche. If you're good at public speaking, start the podcast. If you're good at hosting, try to go around and do parties and vlog it. If you're good at cooking, start cook and teach somebody to cook. It might not be nothing for you, but somebody will come and watch you cook for $25. And if you get 10 of them people at $250, and a brand out, they might see you do it. And them not run the race with nobody when I'm a select. Since I've been on social media 1 year, I've worked with so many brands. Some of them, I don't know them. I don't know them from nowhere.
I need tissue.
What you do the one I just gave you, done it?
Done.
You done what like Gabby? Father Hebra, I'm a menace. Pitney. Gabby, about 20 tissue. Let me see the tissue them you use. What am they? Father, wait, you sure? The bag when me give? Because of the old bag me give you, Gabby? I said, kids, listen, man. Use that. Use this. Use it on weapon nose. Wait in the weight room, guys. Wait in your weight room. Don't build strife. Don't build hunger. Don't bring hatred for others. Wait in your weight room. There's something that you have that I would love to learn. There's something that you do that you can teach me that I can pay for. Create value in yourself. Create value. Find value. I know I was saying to my aunt, she lives in Jamaica, and she's always a person who's always building and always doing stuff, and she's so slipped. And I say, Auntie Pam, more if you go Jamaica, more if you start your YouTube, and me want if you sit down and sew your slip and show people how to sew strip. She said, me can't do that, but no want to see that. Me say, you don't want to see it because you have it and you can do it. But there are people who will sit and want to learn, and you can even create class and make people learn how to sew a slip. Create value in the things you do instead of hating on each other, instead of breaking each other down, instead of arguing and fighting. Stop doing it. Not because I have more than you do doesn't mean I'm better than you. I am not better than any single person. Not because you have more than I do, no means you're better than me. There are things that you have and skills that you have that you can share with me and how many millions of people in this world. Use the internet to leverage income. Use the internet to share wisdom and understanding. Use the internet as a medium to create a brand for yourself. That's what we use the internet for. Not to argue, not to fight, not to bash, not to... Because you see, once me see them, some of the guys, me take away myself, you know. Me take away myself. I have an immigration business, and I took away myself last year because I needed to take myself away from it, because you have people come and them tell them story, and you don't know them. And when you find out them story, the work we charge them for, you do 10 times the work, because them one missing piece like me now go find out, and when me find out, it's gonna cost you more. So me just say, you know what? Let me take a space and leverage myself. I do one on few cases, but me take my space and me leverage myself. And I took social media as a platform of a place of where I can grow, where I can build, where I can become a speaker, where I can become coach, where I could become a mentor, while I could also get mentors. Because as I said, guys, there may be something that I am not good at that you are good at, that you can share. Let's take this space and build it into a platform and a space where we're able to share something. We have influence because we're influencers. People are looking at us for influence. Come off of the negativity, guys. Try to, when you see your mind start develop them things, they resent it. Sit in the weight room and pray about it. Ask God for clarity. Ask God for understanding. Not because me look there, so I'm gonna see somebody I wear one pink shoes. Me not gonna like the person because of them pink shoes. One, I don't know how you get your pink shoes. Two, I don't know if I teeth it. And that's why you have so many social media influencers doing so many things just to create a facade that's not real. Don't do it, guys. Sit and wait in your weight room. Sit and wait in your weight room. Ask God for wisdom. Ask God for peace. Ask God for understanding. Ask God, God, land me something where I can make this platform that I'm on create a stream of income. If I help you, want to help other people with the platform, tell God what you want. Because remember, you know, this is a devil war zone, you know. So you see, if you're not ready for it, no coming night. You're gonna have good criticism, you're gonna have bad criticism. You can't change that. You can't change people. You cannot change. But you're not gonna make somebody make you shrink because it makes them uncomfortable. If you follow somebody and they make you uncomfortable, unfollow them. If they make you uncomfortable, unfollow them. Because guess what? You can watch one creator and create influence, learning something from that one creator and make it into your own and create better influence out there. Let's use this space. Let's use this space for what it is. Embrace it. Remember, you have to pray. You have to plan. Sometimes you have to even sneak a nap in between just to reset. You got to still remember your mental health. Remember, people suffer from mental health. And we have people with mental illness on here. We have people with sound mind. We have people with depression. We have people with stress. We have so many people that are on this platform. So, make sure you're resetting. Make sure you're resetting. Because you might see somebody with something and it makes you become bitter and hatred because of that person or that thing. You don't want to develop bitterness and hatred. I don't know how you get it. I watched Keisha and Trey. I don't know if you guys know them. They're a Canadian couple. And they started from in their condo. They were in their condo. And Keisha and Trey, they're investors now. They live in Florida. You guys could look them up. I follow Keisha. I talk to her all the time. They have like probably $1.2 million. Even their kids have their own acting thing that they do. And she started at humble beginning, right? She even met the president. She started at humble beginning. And despite the humble beginning that they were, she let people into her family life. Try to get on that, mama. Because she soon come out. Let me see what time. Yeah, she has 15 more minutes. Yeah. And where they are right now, that because of, you see, sometimes you're coming something for your purpose and you fulfill the purpose. Sometimes you have to know if you move on too. That's another thing. When you're in the weight room, if you come in the doctor's office and you wait too long, you're not be attended to. You sometimes have to get up and left and go somewhere else. Sometimes you have to move from one spot and move on to the next. Because sometimes, if things are not pulled from underneath us, we don't move and we don't grow. If you're doing something and you're not growing, don't do it. Because you cannot pour from an empty cup. If your cup is empty, you can't just pull from it. You have to pour in. You have to pour into that empty cup. Let's pour into each other. Let us pour into each other. Let us spread love. Let us spread love. Let us start loving on each other. Even when we don't feel like it. Sometimes you don't want to love some people. You ever see some people are hard for love, but you just love them. You have to see the good. You have to see the little good in them. Yes, Oliver, make changes in our life. Start making changes in our life. Sometimes we have to assess ourselves, Sometimes us ourselves have to assess ourselves, and say, say, this not right. That's something you're not right, Satan, not bother with it. You make changes in your life. You see we're not perfect, We're all imperfect people, and trust and believe me. You ever see somebody with something, even your children, them draw one painting. It's hard sometimes to be a hypocrite. That's right. That's right. And I said, if you have to be an hypocrite with somebody, sometimes you just remove yourself from it. Remove yourself. But sometimes you have to play a hypocrite, because you got to remember, not everybody is bad. Some people have bad ways based on the way they were raised, but not everybody bad. Every bad man has a good in them. Every bad person before. I think there's this village. Let me see where this village is. Oh God, I want to remember where it is. Oh my God. I think, is it Zimbabwe? I'm not sure. There's an African country that if a man did something real bad, them put him in the middle for the crime when him do. And for 4 days, them keep him there. And everybody when know all the good about him, come him siblings, him community, him friends, come and tell him something good he has done. Because sometimes, a one bad thing trigger you, to be that vicious, and that evil and that envious and that hatred, and one bad thing happen, So you have to remind that person of the good that is within them. Not all bad persons are not good. Everybody have goodness in their heart. Everybody have goodness in their heart, but sometimes for us, if we don't use wisdom, sometimes we lose our life because we're trying to change these people. But even though you're not trying to change them, you got to remind them of the goodness that are within them, because every bad person have a good part to them. They have a good side to them, and that's why we have to sit in our waiting room and analyze. See that person, they don't like the bad ways about that person, but that ways about that person no good at all. Me not like it. Me not like that thing. But you see that part about that person, yeah? Them have some good in them, man. Every bad man have a good in them. Every single bad person have good in them. Let's identify the good and speak more about the good about them, so that they themselves can convince themselves, because some of us are battling demons. Battling demons. So we have to remind them of the good in them. Hey, you're not a bad person. You're not a bad person. I know somebody real close to me, very, very close to me. And I'm going to give you a story. And if they watch it and feel offended, I'm just sharing in general. I'm not calling any name.
God.
I was in college. I was in undergrad. My last semester in undergrad. My grandmother died before the semester before my last semester. That would be my junior year. I forgot Jamaica go bury her. And so the teacher them give me the test them for do. I'ma fail the whole semester. So they came to be with me. They come to live with me. And they just start and they just start and they just start and they just start. And despite of all the bad that they were doing, sometimes when people see you quiet, they call you an idiot. I did not focus on the bad thing. I keep focusing on the good. And when that person see that the bad things that they were doing would affect me, they leave. They leave. And you know what? I live to hear that person come to me and said, I apologize. I don't know what took me over, but a piece of envy came over me. And I don't know where it come from. And I'm asking you to forgive me. But I'm telling you guys, the devil show up, because I'm about to transition to a next level, I'm about to move on to the struggle, guys. As a kid, not even food me never have to eat. And I was just at the door of a breakthrough. And here Satan, you now go through that door, yeah. I say, yeah, stop. I'm gonna come right in front of your face, because you have to stop. Sometimes you have to use prayer and block it. Keep going. Focus on the pride. You see the light? You remember the purpose. Know your why when you start social media. Know your why in life. Because if you don't know your why, the devil will come in now. And turn you, yes, and turn you, yes, and turn you, yes, no, anytime you're at the midst of a breakthrough, the devil come and him show up. Sometimes I'll in your pity them. He show up bright as day. You're not gonna get right, because you're gonna give God too much praise if me take you to this level. And I'm human, guys. I can tell you, I'm not perfect. But you see, my relationship with God, me know him for myself. I may not know you guys, but some of you guys, I've connected with you guys. So I think I have a sense of the type of person you guys are. So if me hear something I say, but that's not the person character when me see. A person will behave that. No, sir. Me not say them can't do it, but that's not the character of the person that I watch. Know your whys And don't forget your whys, because let me tell you something, it's when you're applying to law school, the first thing they ask you is to write a statement to know your why. Because you see, the first year of law school, if you don't remember your why, you know, you drop out. If you don't remember your why, say, boy, me I come from homelessness and my brother used to take care of me. Me never have food to eat, me never have clothes to wear, not even soap me now for what. Yeah, say wait. So I guess me I come stop now? No. If let me fail one exam, me I go study harder because me know me why. When you open your platform to people, whatever your why was, or if you don't have a why yet, sit and write down your whys. Sit down and write down your why, so when hard time comes and when tough time comes, you don't get distracted. She soon come now, Gabby. She has 6 more minutes. You understand? Know your whys. Love, guys. Love. Use love for conquer a lot of bad. No matter how much bad you see in a person, you want the phone, but now I get the phone because you just left school and your brain, you're gonna forget everything. Wait on your season. Today might be my season. It may not be yours. Know your season. Because if you jump in a summer and you not have summer clothes, you have winter clothes, you're going to burn up. And if you jump in a winter and you're in a summer clothes, you're going to freeze. Know your season and know your whys. YouTube is a place where you can make money. But also, not just think about the money. Think about the influence. I heard somebody I was talking to this judge today, and the judge said, I don't do social media now. I don't do social media. And one of the reasons why I don't do social media, there's too many things going on. But I said, Judge, you could make a difference on social media. You could make a difference for somebody. You could touch somebody's life. You could help somebody. You could help a little kid. I was watching on Kino Life Forever. This little boy, he got shot. He live in an inner city. And I heard uncle, the Jamaican uncle, he might tell him, say, the reason why your life has not ended is because God have a purpose for you. You think, say, me I gonna make one bad sheep. Let me forget my why? Never. Don't do it, guys. Don't let one bad sheep make you forget your why. Because God has brought you through something and brought you to where you are. Mommy? Yes? Yeah, she has 4 minutes. Yeah? So I'm going to close because my daughter is coming in 4 minutes, but I just want to wrap up. Know that there's wisdom in quiet places. Know that there's wisdom in quiet places. A lot of time people say, I don't share good news because anytime I share good news, it get blocked. But let me tell you something. Surprises are good. But if you can make a difference in somebody's life, if you can touch somebody, if I used to have this basic school teacher, I tell you, school teacher are the best, especially when they are Christian. She said, plant a seed and make a difference in somebody's life, and it will grow. Like our faith is like a mustard seed. Do you know how small a mustard seed is? You just drop the seed and a whole forest is out there. Guys, use our space. Use our space as a space to make extra income. Because God, me not care how much money you have, Yeah, me not have the money. Me not rich, me not poor, me not in between. Me just work. Me not rich, me not poor. Me not gonna tell nobody say me poor, and me not gonna tell nobody say me rich. Me just work. Me get up and me work. And a lot of people think working is just working on the physical side. You have to work on the spiritual side. Because guys, if I allowed my childhood to create the person that I am today, I would be broken. You have to work on the spiritual side, create a relationship with God. Because remember, God, before you step in any room, there are thousands of devils there, Sit right at the table with you, Judas walked with Jesus. And as much as he hurt it, as much as it cost Jesus his life, Judas regretted it. So that's why I try to show you how the devil can get into good people. Because they forget their whys. Why am I following Jesus? Judas know his why. He wouldn't have been corrupted. Because Judas had good ways about him. That's why he was one selected. Thank you, Simone. That's why Judas was selected to walk with Jesus. And he was counted a part of the disciples because Judas had his good. Don't let the devil corrupt you. Leverage this internet because this internet allows you to meet people that you would never. Sister Gillespie. Hold on. I'm going to have to call her back. I wonder if I have a talk. Yeah. The internet allows you to meet people that you probably could not meet in real life. It allows you to meet opportunities that you probably couldn't get if you didn't come on it. So guys, use the internet and use it to make a difference. We're imperfect people and we're gonna make mistakes. But we have to remember our why when we come out here. Because if we forget our whys, we're gonna fall in any trap and any nest. We're gonna fall in any trap and any nest and anywhere and confused and scattered all over the place because we forget our whys. So I'm gonna wrap it up because we have she's supposed to be coming out now. This is our first day. I'm praying for everything goes well with her. She's still a baby. She's 16 years old, but I've planted those seeds in them from their babies. So hopefully the seed can grow. Plant the seed in everybody you see. Share goodness. Try to be peaceful. We're not always going to be positive, but maintain positivity as much as you can. Yes, Oliver, I'll visit you tomorrow. Okay, bye, Simone. Take care. Maintain positivity as much as you can because we don't want Satan to win. We don't want Satan to win. We don't want Satan to break doors that we could have entered into. We don't want Satan to stop us from what God have in store for us. We don't want Satan to take that away from us because Satan come and corrupt our heart. Satan, oh, that lady that ear pretty, but me not like her because her ear so pretty. Oh, her nails look so. Lad, me not like she. Her nails look too good. Don't do that. Ask God to create in you a clean heart and to renew the right spirit within you. So Satan have not grown. Satan have not grown, and look how God open up doors. Look how God bless you beyond measures. Look how God just blessing upon top of blessing. And not, okay, baby, no problem. Oh, you're not leaving. Yeah, because sometimes the reason why some things we don't have is because we're not ready. I mean, I want to ask anybody in the comments, have you ever gotten something, an opportunity, something that you weren't ready for, and you lost it because you weren't ready? There are things you didn't know when you got it, and you wish you did know, but you lost it because you weren't ready. There were still things that you needed to learn that you didn't know. Oh, you're telling him. Okay. Yeah. There are things that you should have gotten. Riri, I'm at the same place. I didn't leave. Remember, I said I'm going to Costco. I didn't leave you. I didn't want to go back and forth, man. I wanted to go home when I'm done. Okay. I'm right here. Okay. Well, congratulations on your first day of college. Proud of you. Superly proud. Dear. So the ID office is closed, Riri. So you can get it on Thursday. I'll take you over here and make you get it on Thursday. Well, I don't get off work until that time. Yes, let's go on Monday or Thursday. And congratulations, I'm proud of you. Riri, come here, come in at the car, no man. Oh, I want to that pit, yeah. Love you. Yeah. Just know, even my kids, I don't rush them. Sometimes I kind of hold them back, Like even my daughter with driving, or even with school, and I pick them major. I say, no, you're not ready. You're not ready. And I'm my ready, I dear ready. But at the same time, me not feel so them ready. Because yes, money if that counts. Yes. If you're not ready, all right, you have some people run up in some good money, all $80,000 one time. And they don't have nothing out of it. And then years they sit down in regret. Stop doing that. If anything we lose already, make it go on. Make it go on so you can open up room for what come. Because when you get that 80,000, it was a test. If you get 20,000, it was a test. God wanted to see how you that angle $20,000. Riri, I don't know what kind of food this about give me now. I mean, I like waste food, but in the name of Jesus, you have to near me.
What is it I gave you?
Cobb salad. Me not near something, brother. I eat the fruit salad, but I eat the cob salad. Yeah. And you sit down and I say, boy, I remember one time I get $80,000, and Lord, this a person and mash up my money and that let it go. Open up room for you. Open up room. You're never ready. You wasn't mentally, physically, or emotionally ready. You was not ready. It was a test. Learn money management, learn finance, learn things. I remember when my husband just moved to the States. Oh, I'm a giver. Oh God, I give the world. And I used to be calling me, I'm something me again. I'm at school me again. I'm in know the next one I come from. And my husband said, hey, you need to get your finances together. He said, you need to get your finances together because I'm not saying you should say no, but I'm also saying that you need to set your finance together first. Because you could have get 10 million people, You see, once you have, them now remember so they give them, They won't remember. Yes, the second round time you angle it better. And probably you're not even perfect on the second round. The second round you might still remember you're human, There's still gonna be some, Yeah, all right, public speaking. First time you're talking about the second time. Life is public speaking. The second time you'll be like, yes, no. The third time you'll be like, hello. The fourth time you'll be like, hey, how are you? Welcome to my platform. Practice make perfect. So give ourselves grace. Give ourselves grace until we just start roll. Same thing with social media. Give her this girl got $200,000 a brand deal for a campaign. A 10-year she up on social media. And she just riding until she hit it. She hit it. She quit her job the instant she get the $200,000 and went broke. I have to go back to work. She have to go back to work and she wasn't ready. So guys, don't make money control you. Learn to make money grow. I can tell you, I don't know where you are, but any country you live into, if you're gonna put money in the bank, put it in a yield savings account. A yield savings account is like a partner. It's like a partner. Every month you get money from your money. Me not talk about 15 cents, 10 cents. Look into that. And my channel, Rhea, will talk more about building life and building life stable. I don't know, brag me or brag when we make the channel, guys. I'm just sharing something where the normal people of color, like me and you, not go hear unless we pay for go in a certain room. We not go hear. A lot of us don't know about refinancing and how it works. We just hear refinancing and we just jump in it. Anything I teach you guys are things that I have learned. I have learned either from mistakes or people genuinely share. Because especially people of color like we don't get up and learn them something, you know. Whoever teach we worse than your mother never reach, your father never reach. And sometimes they reach and they still not teach you. Sometimes they reach and they still not teach you. So I'm going to share what I know. And it's not bragging, my love. I'm going to share the things them that I know. I'm going to share my mistakes. And I'm going to share my wins. And if you can learn my mistake, you can learn my win. Okay? So I'm going to run, guys, because just I come off work, pick up these little kids, say congratulations to my baby. Congratulations to my baby. The work just started, but I love you guys. Remember, before I leave, sit in your waiting room. Sit in your waiting room so that when your time comes, you're ready. Spread love, spread peace. Don't look with your naked eye, because if you look with your naked eye, the devil will take on. The devil will make, you know, Satan, you know, the way, me tell you, Satan, Satan get to women. I'm start look with first. That's why I'm sending the man them from up there, I'll pick the down here. I lost him and lost half of the pretty girl them down there. Looking, start look. I said, boy, them the pretty, man. Watch you, man. No, sir, God about that teaching me. Now listen. Because it's Jesus. Look on the girl, oh, she's sexy. No, brother. My youth, you know, don't get so. Be a sexy girl long there. Him eyes, it start with your eyes. Don't make Satan take over. Love, take care, bless, be blessed. Bye.
Love you guys. Love you guys.
Take home these little ones. Love you.
Love you.